Hello and welcome to This Could Get Dicey. This is Kenny here, coming in at the top to make a special announcement. Eagle-eared listeners may notice that my audio track in particular is of lower quality than we strive for here on the pod. This is not due to editing, this is because I recorded on the wrong microphone. Like we say, this is an imperfect game, played imperfectly, and I hope it doesn't affect your listening experience too much. Enjoy the show. Content warnings can be found in the episode description.
And welcome to This Could Get Dicey, a D&D podcast where a group of buds get to unwind from their 9-to-5s and step into the world of Drukala. My name is Destiny Nieto. I play Lü'mis Bjorn, and before things get a little too dicey, I just like to say it's a beautiful day to take yourself out on a date.
Oh, where'd you go?
Respect. Where'd you go?
I took myself to the movies and saw The Little Mermaid.
Woo!
Was it good?
I liked it. I haven't really been liking any of the live remakes recently, but this one was pretty good.
There's like nothing better than going to the movies by yourself. It's a very underrated
actually
experience.
never been to the movies by myself.
I've never done it.
I recommend
you should
it.
go. I recommend.
Sounds fun. You don't have to worry about like the social pressure of anyone near you enjoying the movie. You just do
You
your
just grab
thing.
your popcorn and you just sit down and you just have a good time.
Yep.
I remember Movie
Important
Pass.
question.
Okay.
Oh, Movie Pass. Talk about
Was
that.
a game. Well, I don't trust them anymore because they really went downhill after that. But when I had Movie Pass back when it like first started, that's when I was like, I'm gonna go to the movies by myself more often. I saw Black Panther by myself. Excellent experience.
Nice.
Sponsor us, Movie Pass.
And Black Panther and Marvel. Let's
Yeah.
go.
And Disney.
Let's just go for it if we're going for it.
Put us in, coach. My name is Alex Verreal. I play Ellis Vendove, and today is a beautiful day to drink a cold, crisp glass of homemade sparkling water.
You love a bubbly.
Homemade?
Yeah, a certain brand.
Just say it.
He put the glitter in himself.
SodaStream, if you could sponsor me, please. Just me. Fuck, this could get dicey. Just Alex.
It's true. I don't like bubbly stuff, so don't sponsor me.
Hey, I've never considered buying a SodaStream until Alex told me about it. So you guys owe him.
It is,
because I'm thinking
y'all.
about
It
it.
is. He's actively thinking about it. It's the best way to drink water. It's my favorite thing in the whole wide world. I love sparkling water so much.
Does it still do the its job of hydrating you?
Yeah, it has. There is no like counter benefit to sparkling water. There is like kind of like a myth that it like fucks your teeth up, but like it's largely disproven.
Don't you get like bloated?
I mean, if carbonation makes you bloated, like then yes, it doesn't make me bloated. I chug sparkling water all day long.
Do you know that? I think it was a Vine, but it was a TikTok. I don't know, the guy who like chugged a can of sparkling water as fast as you can, but you can't burp.
You can't burp for like.
And then
it's
he
like I also saw
and
like
he's
the
like,
Sprite
oh my
challenge.
stomach, and then he like runs into the garage door. and then
The
burps.
garage door.
Yeah,
That video's fucking.
I would
funny.
like to see you do that challenge.
I'm down.
Okay,
I'll do it. I'll do it
okay,
for a
everyone,
TikTok.
see it on TikTok.
Hello, I'm Kenny Chilton, and I'm playing Emil Mazak. And it's a beautiful day to go to the outlet malls.
Deals.
Nice.
Any outlet malls fans here?
Yeah.
I haven't been in a long time, but yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh, it's the best. Like some stores are just there, like to be there because they know people are going to be there, and there's not really good deals. But like most of the like big box stores or like big brand stores, they got like, I get all my shoes here now. This is the only place I
Yes.
ever want to go.
Yeah, outlets are great places for shoes.
for shoes. It's where I've predominantly bought in like every pair of Vans I've ever owned.
That's where we just bought like 3 pairs of shoes at the Van store.
Yeah, it's like buy one get one free or buy one get one half off, and it's just like I will actually.
I do like going to the Converse and the Vans outlets because you can see the custom shoes people made but didn't like, or like returned and didn't want, and then you can see like really weird shoes.
I just bought a pair that I'm pretty sure are custom that I couldn't find anywhere else, and they're just like weirdly colorful, and I bought them because they're so cool.
It's awesome.
Hey, Vans Outlet, sponsor us.
Shout out fucking good old American consumerism. It's the best. I love consuming. I love things. I love buying. Gimme.
Hello, my name's Becky Schmader. I'm the game master for This Could Get Dicey, and it's a beautiful day to just play video games as much as you physically can.
Till you fucking drop.
What are you playing?
Oh God. Okay, we got Tears of the Kingdom still in the rotation. We got Diablo 4. We got NBA 2K23. We got World of Warcraft. There's probably more. There was like a little chivalry in the action this last week, I think. It's just too much. It's too many games.
Too much. It's good.
There's
a lot of people to tag in our social media.
My eyeballs hurt. My eyeballs hurt.
Yeah, how are your wrists?
Those are fine. Oh, good. Although I will say in 2K there was I went to the gym to get my little like weekly boost or whatever on stats, and there's the one exercise where you have to hit the triggers as fast as you can, and I was like, this one hurts.
Yeah, it's like me as a person, I'm not trying to be the world's greatest basketball player. Like, what are you trying to do with my fingers here?
But I did get 4 stars, and I did get that speed boost. So
there we go. It made all the difference, I'm sure.
And with that, let's begin. Last we left off, our adventurers, they had continued further into the collector's chateau. While there, they came upon a room that had a stone door with arcane markings on it, and a mechanism that would drop a mechanical humanoid into the room with them. They defeated the puzzle, opening the door and heading beyond it. They came to a maze. The maze eventually led them to a switch, which unlocked something deep within the chateau and released a mechanical minotaur. The large, steaming, and angry mechanical minotaur now looks down upon you all, and with that, let us roll for initiative.
Oh boy.
18.
17.
12.
One day.
So you all are in about like a 15-foot by like 50-foot room right now. It's poorly lit, although you have dark vision, and somebody maybe lit. Did anyone light up a torch? Does anyone remember?
Oh,
I don't think
this was in the maze? Yes, we definitely had a torch.
I think Emil did.
We like threw it across a gap and stuff.
Okay, yeah, you have a torch then, but you're in the maze. It's like a 15-foot by 50-foot room. There's like the hallway that you all came through that has the floor opened up to a giant pool of water. Top of the order is Lü'mis. The Minotaur is about like 15 feet away from you.
And did you say there was a pool of water?
Yes, from the hallway that you all entered into.
Oh,
this
right,
space.
because of the I was on the ceiling. Am
Yeah.
I still on the ceiling technically?
Yes, technically Ellis, I think, was the one that went up and hit the switch. So, Lü'mis, you're on the ceiling. I think, Emil, you just are past the water, and Ellis, you're in the middle of the room having hit the switch.
And you said the Minotaur is about 15 feet away?
Yes.
As I'm on the ceiling, I'm going to head towards the Minotaur, and as I get right above it, I want to come down on it with my spear.
Like jumping down on top of it? Or just
very
striking
similar to, I think I did the same move with the lobster.
Lobster, okay, yeah. All right, go ahead and
A classic Lü'mis move, you know?
Ceiling to top of head attack. Go
Yes.
ahead and roll the bean footage.
17 to hit.
That does hit.
Excellent. So that will be for 8 points of damage. Does it seem like it takes it all? Is there any resistance or anything to it?
It does appear to take it all, yes.
Sweet. Then I will use a key point to attack it again with an unarmed strike with my claws.
Okay.
So does a 22 hit?
Yes, that does. Okay. That would be
I'm
hitting.
I'm just gonna roll
yes.
the second one.
Okay.
And 18 hits.
That hits as well.
Sweet. So that will be a total of 14 points of damage.
All right, go ahead, and as you leap down from the ceiling on top of this minotaur, who is made of metal and steam's kind of coming out. Go ahead and roll an athletics check to kind of see if you can keep your footing on top of this moving creature.
13.
Okay, yeah, you're able to keep your footing. It's a little rocky, but you being a vampire who has this ability to walk on walls and ceilings, and with your superior body, you're able to maintain your footing on top of this minotaur.
I can't. Part of my superior body is climbing difficult surfaces. I would say a minotaur is a difficult surface.
Absolutely, yeah. It is. Absolutely. Anything else for Lü'mis?
That is my turn.
Okay, Ellis.
I want to run away from it.
Period.
Okay, in the direction that you all came from, or it's sort of in the middle. It's in the middle of the room. You're in the middle of the room. It's sort of like on the wall. So you could go to the left or right away from it, or further away from it to like the south, I guess, so to speak.
I guess I'll just move kind of to the right. Like I kind of want to get like maybe not like I know I see Lü'mis is on top. I assume Emil will go somewhere. I'm just trying to get away from like clumping up. So I'm just gonna run to the right.
Run to the right side of it. Okay.
And as I'm running, I'm like, "We're gonna kill you, you stupid dumb cow!" And I cast Vicious Mockery.
Oh, right.
And it needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
That's a 14 Wisdom saving throw.
You just make it.
All right. I think a little distracted from a person jumping on its head. The Minotaur doesn't. It just kind of is unfazed by your words.
I believe in you, Lü'mis. I give you a bardic inspiration.
Thank you.
All right. Also, Ellis, as you're running to the right side, you do see that there's an exit on that side as well. So there's an exit to the left side with the water, the right side, unknown path. And next is Emil.
I will go the opposite way of Ellis, although I plan on getting close to it. I can get to him. Get to the Minotaur, right? Great. I'm going to run right up to it and utilize my charger feat and make a melee attack. It's going to, with my Twisted Roots, that's a 17 to hit.
That does hit.
Great. I'm going to get some extra damage on this. 11 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, so you send one of your roots up into this metal minotaur, probably skewing some of the metal pieces off of it and hitting into the innards of this robotic creature.
Try something. Even though I see that it's mechanical,
yeah.
I'm going to try and use Absorb since I hit it with a melee attack. Does anything happen?
There does not appear to be any blood, which you are hitting at the moment.
Okay, great.
And next is the Minotaur's turn. It's going to take its great axe and swing at you, Emil.
Me? You have a vampire on your back.
That's a 10 to hit.
No.
Okay, it's going to swing again.
Oh, shit.
That's a 22 to hit.
Yep.
You take 17 points of slashing damage.
Emil is unconscious.
Okay. All right.
You have a vampire on your back. Get fucked up against the wall.
It's somewhat smart, understanding it can't really like swing its axe upwards. So yeah, it swings twice at you as you fall unconscious. A big slash across your body from this great axe. Top of the order is now Lü'mis.
Seeing that the Minotaur didn't go for him while on top of him, Lü'mis is still going to stay put and try to take their spear to the jugular. So that will be 18 to hit.
That hits.
Sweet. For 10 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to take a normal bonus action to unarmed strike again. So 19 to hit.
That hits.
For an additional 8 points of damage.
Okay, yeah, as you aim for the jugular of this minotaur, you're able to pry off more of the metal kind of plating that it's made of, and steam is now like pouring out from its throat area. It is not looking very good.
So as I hit this, instead of bleeding, it's steaming?
It's steaming, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still gonna be on its back, so where it can't really... It'd be really awkward for it to try to whip its... What did it have?
A great axe.
A great axe in the back. Just trying to be agile and...
Okay. Go ahead and roll another athletics check since it's kind of done. It's swung downwards and you've done another attack, kind of like making it rear back.
16?
You're good. You're able to hold on. Your spear sort of like wedged in. You're using it as leverage to keep you up on top of the minotaur. And next is Ellis.
Staying where I am, I'm gonna yell at the minotaur, trying to get its attention kind of on me, and I'm gonna go, "Hey!" And I'm gonna snap my fingers, and when I snap my fingers, it's gonna make a big bell sound, and I'm gonna say, "Time to pay the toll," and you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That's a 10.
That fails, it's gonna take a d12 of damage. That'll be 8 points of necrotic damage.
It's still up. Its attention seems to be turning more towards you despite Lü'mis on its back. Okay, Emil, go ahead and roll a death saving throw.
All right. Let me use the Emil die.
Oh no.
I rolled a 1.
Oh no!
Is that 2 failures? 2 of
That
3
would be-
failures?
2 failures.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Emil is just bleeding out. just bleeding out on
the
the floor.
The gash on your chest is just going. It is blood just pouring out. Next is the minotaur. It's turned towards Ellis, and it's going to run towards you in a charging motion, its horns down.
Since I'm on it, does that affect him in any way?
No. I like the thought though.
Giant robots don't get tired, you mean?
No. That's a dirty 20 to hit.
I'm gonna use a luck point to make you re-roll that.
Oh. That's a 22 to hit.
Yep.
I like to imagine you try and do like red flag. You guys have that?
Yeah, Toro.
Yeah, and then you just don't move. And you take 17 points of damage.
Sounds good.
Next is Lü'mis. The minotaur. You're on top of the minotaur. The minotaur is now chased onto the right side of the room where Ellis is.
So glad Lü'mis is a vegetarian vampire. Don't turn me. Please don't turn me into a vampire.
What if that's the only way?
Ooh, we'll have to see what happens. So spear is going to be 17 to hit.
Yes.
Ooh, another 10 points.
This time I think you're probably aiming for like the horn and you're able to like pop one of the horns off of it, trying to disable it from goring people, but it is still up.
Okay. Then I'm going to use a key point to bonus action 2 unarmed strikes. So the first one's going to be, that's not going to hit. That's a 1.
Okay, nope.
18.
That does hit.
Cool, for another 8 points of damage.
All right, you miss one of your hits, kind of almost slipping off, but you grab your spear and like swing around, kicking it in the head and bringing it down to the ground. Steam spewing out of it, metal pieces kind of falling off of it as you have defeated it. But you land really cool, like on top of it, and like pull your spear out, and the Minotaur has been defeated.
Super easy breezy, beautiful Lü'mis. No sweat, not sweating.
No.
Didn't get touched. This is the first time that he is on solid ground now, because he's been on the ceiling and then on a Minotaur.
That's correct. That's correct. Yeah, your friends are just bleeding beside you.
Yeah, I guess like, what's wrong with you?
I immediately shove a level 2 healing word towards Emil.
Okay.
You get 12 points back, Emil.
Is this it? I wake up. Am I in hell?
No, you just were brave for a little bit, but then you got knocked down.
Oh God! I pull aside my shirt. It's all blood-stained now. There's blood all over my suit. This is hell. No, I'm right. This is hell. Look at my suit.
Oh, get up. You have more hit points than I do.
What are hit points?
You're fine.
Thank you, whoever helped me out. I imagine like the scar from the axe is kind of closed up a little bit magically. Oh God, that sucked. This is why I don't fight. This is why I don't like to fight, but can't talk to a robot, I guess.
I'm getting kind of frustrated with this fucking house.
Agreed. It's like, make a decision, like Candy, Minotaur. You know, like what are we doing here?
I think we should just try to get as close to the exit as possible, or wherever this fucking book is.
Do you need to take a breather, Ellis?
I'm worried that if we take a breather, 2 minotaurs will show up.
I didn't necessarily mean in this exact spot, but figured we could take that exit, pointing to the right side of the room, and just kind of hang there for a second before we keep going.
It's up to y'all. I think this house is a house of puzzles and tricks and bits, and I think the longer we stay in here, the more we potentially might be at risk.
I agree with that, and I think also, let me just help the two of us out. No offense, Lü'mis, you look great. Ellis, we look like shit.
Obviously.
I think. I'm gonna use my last 2 hit dice to heal myself and heal Ellis. Ellis with cross-pollination, so I do have to touch you again with my barky skin. But you're going to get 13 hit points back.
Thank you.
And I'm going to get 14 hit points back.
All right.
No more hit dice.
Okay. So what are we thinking? Are we thinking path with water or a path that we don't know to the right?
We can't.
All
we
right.
can't take the water one. I can like put my jacket down in it like a chivalrous person, and I don't need this jacket anymore. It's ruined.
It was like 5 feet of water, and across like 15 feet.
We couldn't even get Lü'mis to like walk, or we couldn't even get Lü'mis to talk about water the other day. Let's just go to the right.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Lü'mis hates water so much he doesn't even sweat.
As you all head to the right, go ahead and roll a perception check.
20.
13.
4.
Okay. Emil, you notice as you all, you pick up your torch again and kind of bring it over to the right side of the room. You notice that you all are entering into another half of the maze. But you do notice that there does appear to be another large panel on the ground, similar to the one you all spotted on the left side, which you assume will open up to be a large pool of water if you're not careful.
Lü'mis gets on the ceiling.
Everyone, look out for the stupid thing. There's another one here, another panel. Don't fuck with it. There's another body of water to cross, Lü'mis, right? We have to cross water, you're saying, to get out of this room?
Assumedly, we have to cross water if the panel drops, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. But there's another
Alright,
exit. Yeah, we're in another half of the maze.
So you all are just before the panel. Lü'mis is on the ceiling. How do you proceed through this hallway?
Ellis, you can see in the dark, right?
Yep.
Okay, why don't you take the lead? I'll hang out back here.
The whole hallway is filled up with one panel that you assume when you touch it will drop, and then the whole hallway will turn into water.
Like the floor. It's on the floor. It's like a floor.
It's like a floor, yeah, of water.
Okay.
Well, we're going to have to get across this way one way or another. Lü'mis has got it covered because Lü'mis is on the ceiling. Emil, I don't have necessarily anything to magically get us across.
I'm actually like pretty acrobatic. I could, Lü'mis, if you could like hang on to the ceiling, I could like jump and you could catch me and throw me.
Yeah, I was just about to ask, how much do y'all weigh?
I don't weigh very much at all.
I'm probably like 100 and, like 60 pounds soaking wet.
I'm not gonna touch you if you're wet.
It's just a turn of phrase. We get it. I'm like, hold on, let me check something out. And I go back to the other pool of water that's open, and I look at it. How deep is it?
It's about like 5 feet deep.
Does it look like, if you, like, just judging by my own height and size, if I jumped in it, could I climb out, or is it?
You could climb out, yes. I think one of you both had to swim across it last time.
Yeah.
And it was cold. It was really, really cold water.
I'm not getting back in that water. It's fucking cold.
Yeah, Emil, if you want to jump and I'll catch you and swing you across, we can try that.
1, 2, 3, go! I run.
All right, let's have some acrobatics or athletics checks as you all attempt to catch Emil and throw him across.
I'm imagining Lü'mis is like halfway across the pool, but on the ceiling with his hands down, and I'm just running and catching him like a trapeze artist.
Yes, that's
Okay.
how I imagined it too.
Absolutely. I'm doing acrobatics.
Okay,
I am as well, and it was very good.
this seems accurate, yeah.
Mine was a 24.
Okay.
18.
Okay, you all are. Emil leaps beautifully into your arms. Lü'mis, you all do like the perfect, like aerial forearm lock, and you're able to swing Emil across, who lands just gracefully on the other side of this water, or this panel. The water hasn't been revealed to you all because you didn't set off the trap. So you're on the other side of this what panel.
I feel alive. That was amazing, Lü'mis.
Okay, I'm gonna go now. I cast, just for, like, hopefully just a little bit of leverage, like, kind of doing the same thing of trying to grab, Lü'mis's hand. I'm gonna cast Mage Hand, like, kind of a little below it, so I maybe just have just a tiny, I know it doesn't carry a lot of weight, but just, like, a little bit of leverage to, like, put my foot on something as I go to grab the hand.
I like it. Okay. Go ahead and roll acrobatics or athletics, both of you.
I'll be ready to catch Ellis on the other side.
Flat 10.
24.
With the help of the hand kind of giving you like a little extra like push off, with Emil ready to catch you on the other side, they're able to swing you across. You land in Emil's arms on the other side of the panel. Lü'mis, you walk across the ceiling and you make it to the other side of this trap.
Good job, y'all.
Yeah, we should have definitely done that the first time.
Let's find this
Yeah.
GD book and get out of here.
There is, you come to a crossroads. You can go to the left or to the right.
What do we see down each way?
You're able to see on the right side it is a dead end, and the left side looks like it loops around, at least that it's not a complete dead end.
Go left. Go left.
We go left. Lü'mis is still on the ceiling, just a heads up.
Of course.
Heads up. That's funny.
Everyone just roll like a general perception check as you're like making your way through this.
17.
12.
12.
You all continue through the maze, coming to a couple more crossroads. There's a path to your right or to your left. The right side, Emil, you're getting some like bearings, like you're trying to put together the path that you've sort of taken. You think the right path will lead you back to like the original entrance, and that the left, you're not sure where it will lead you, but
Let's go right. This other way leads us back to where we started.
Wait, are we trying to get back to where we started? Or are we trying to get to a new place where we think the book is?
Let's go left, because the other way goes back to where we started, and we're trying to get to a new place.
Yes.
Sorry, this whole place is like a fucking maze. I'm just a little confused.
You sounded like Dora the Explorer there for a second.
Back.
Let's go left.
Yeah.
Can you say left?
you all go left and eventually come across a door that you've never seen before. It's just a wooden paneled door in front of you.
Emil, open the door.
I will poke it first with a dagger to make sure it's not some kind of trick.
That's not how you
It
open
is.
the door.
Is this right?
There's no illusion. There's no trap. It seems to just be a wooden door that you have
I will
must
open
have.
it. Sorry, door.
You open the the wooden door, and you are back to where the items are it was like the items and then the cupboard with the different paint holes in it. So you are back there.
Did we notice this door at all the first time we were in there, or did it just kind of appear now that we've come through it?
You can kind of see now that it was like a hidden door that meshed with, or like blended in with, the wooden paneling that's been around like the whole house.
Is it the same exact room? Like the items are how, like everything's how we left it?
Same exact room, how you left it. 2 of the items are missing. There's the 3 other untouched little paint pots or paint holes.
Can you remind us what those 3 items are?
So you all had picked up the peculiar deck of cards that you think is a deck of illusions. You had also picked up the sending stone set. So Emil, you have 1 red hand and 1 green hand, but you're wearing gloves. Go ahead and do just like a wisdom check as you were fighting to see what happened.
18.
Okay, when you think back to when you were fighting the Minotaur and your gloves had kind of like melted away, or do you have to take off your gloves?
Yeah, to do the bark skin.
So when you took off your gloves, the color remained on like the bark.
Okay.
The 3 remaining items is a crown of sorts that you think to be a crown of like comprehend languages. There's also a colorful rope that sits on a hook that is a rope of climbing, and there's also a deep green cloak that is a cloak of elven kind.
And was this room before the maze? Like right before the maze?
No, this was right after the candy shop.
Oh boy.
Bullshit, y'all. I don't know if I'm just stupid, but it kind of just seems like we're gonna go in another circle again.
The door is open, like the one that you had taken out of this room originally. Like that door is open.
Perhaps there's another path. If we go onward again, there was a different way to go maybe? Such a big house.
Now that Lü'mis is on the ceiling, do they notice anything? No, different bird's eye view, bat's eye view, if you will.
Nothing appears to be different, even though you're in a different perspective. I like the thought though, but no.
Well, unless anybody's hankering to steal more, we should probably just push forward again.
Is the owner of this house still watching us, do you think? Or is this how you get your kicks? I just say into the air.
No response. Who knows?
Which way is forward?
The way we left before this door over here. Or we could go backwards, I guess, but back to the candy store.
No, I don't want to potentially piss off a robot in there, I don't think.
True.
Let's just go onward. We can always come back.
Apparently. I put up my torch, by the way. I'm not still carrying a torch.
Okay. You put out your torch and move on back to the main entry room, and you can see now that the central door that before had like no markings on is now open, and this seems to be like a lift of some sort, and that there's like a button on the wall of this like little kind of space that's opened up behind the door.
I see. This guy's really pretentious. He needed us to see his whole house before we could see the next floor.
Yeah, he wanted us to prove ourselves, and now we're going to take an elevator for the first time in this world.
No,
You have taken lifts before.
At the
there is a
Squirrel's
lift,
Folly,
the
yeah.
grand lift at the Squirrel's Folly, yes.
I know Ellis doesn't remember.
All right, you all go inside of the lift. And there's a button to go up or a button to go down. The button to go down doesn't appear to be able to be pressed at the moment.
Up we go.
The lift takes you upstairs to the 2nd level of the chateau. The lift door opens and you are standing in a room with 6 doors, not including the door that you are standing in. 5 of the doors have a handprint on it in different colors: red, green, yellow, orange, and purple. And beside each door is a suit of armor, their right hands all covered in paint, corresponding with the door that they stand next to. The 6th door has words written on it, but 5 of the words seem to be missing. The phrase currently says, "The blank likes blank blank and blank with knowledge blank
Well, that seems like nonsense.
I wonder if we're gonna have to go take all those items so we can get all painted and stuff. Because
Yeah, I'm wondering the same thing. Maybe I can put my red or green hand up to one of these red or green insignias.
Yeah, you should do that first before we go back down and take the things.
Okay, can one of you just like stand in between me and this suit of armor in case it comes to life and tries to attack me?
so it'll attack us instead.
I don't want to turn my back to it, like as I'm trying to mess with this
We're
door.
right here, but we're right here. Just like
Can you be right here, like, but right here though, next to this armor? I'll go to the door with the green paint. I mean, and you said the suit of armor has its hand is painted. You said
Yes.
and the door itself has a green handprint too.
Yes.
I will put my green hand to the green hand on the door.
Is your with or without your
I'll
glove?
take my glove off.
When you take your glove off and move to put your green hand on the door, the suit of armor springs to life, and is going to attempt to grab.
No,
your
I fucking
hand.
told you.
Does anybody
I
do
mean, I'll
anything
back
to
up.
stop it?
Eldritch Blast.
Hell yeah.
Okay, you get off an Eldritch Blast as this happens, and then we will roll initiative after that. But go ahead and roll.
25 to hit.
That hits.
7 points of force damage.
The suit of armor with the green hand has sprung to life. Roll initiative. Emil, what did you get?
I rolled a natural 20 for it. 23.
Ellis.
17.
Lü'mis.
16.
Emil, top of the order, the suit of armor, it just got like kind of blasted away from you a little bit, but it's still within like 5 feet of you, trying to get at you. It is your turn.
Can I determine if there's someone in this suit or if this suit is animated?
Go ahead and roll a investigation check.
12. No, 13.
It appears to be empty.
Great. I will, with my ungloved hand, I will stab at it. My hand transitions mid-stab into a root. That's going to be a 15 to hit.
That misses.
Damn. Bonus action, heal myself. Oh, no, I can't. I'm out of hit dice. I'm just going to move away, I think. I'm just going to back up.
Okay, it's going to try and do an opportunity attack on
Yeah.
you. That's a 13 to hit.
That just hits? No, it doesn't. 14 now. Haha.
Okay, that misses. So yeah, it still tries to like go after you and try and grab at you and swing at you, but you get out of the way.
I'm backing up.
Away from
Yeah,
it.
I'm kind of backing up like more towards the middle of the room.
Next is Ellis.
I'm going to fire another Eldritch Blast. That's a natural 20.
Okay.
Hooray, 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 hooray.
Give me a 10, give me a 10, give me a 10, give me a 10. That's a 5. 10 points of damage, so I guess it
You
worked
get what
out.
you ask for. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to sort of shoot a blast at one of its shoulders. It sort of turns its attention towards you a little bit, kind of as you blast it, like knocking one of its like pauldrons off of its form a little bit. Next is Lü'mis.
I would like to, I mean, I don't know if I can do this, but essentially charge at him with my spear to try to like push him back, I guess, a little bit more. I don't know if I can do that mechanically. That's what I'd like to do.
Okay, it's technically like that would be a push action instead of an attack action, but since you have a superior body, we'll give you a little extra oomph if you go ahead and roll an athletics check while you're doing this to see if like
So
how
I'm gonna
forcefully you
do.
kinda hit him.
I'm gonna see if I'm gonna hit him, or I'm gonna do an athletics check and then see if I hit him.
Yes. So yeah, the athletics is just to see if you got like the juice.
The
in ya.
juice.
The juice.
Can it somehow be acrobatic? Can I do a cartwheel and then go?
Somersault.
Can I
into him.
somersault?
If you go ahead and do like a back handspring into it.
Yeah, I'm
and
coming
then
off
try
the
and, like,
ceiling,
land your
doing
spear.
a back handspring, and then
That's pretty acrobatic.
Absolutely.
That's
Jabbing him
pretty
with my
acrobatic.
That's pretty acrobatic. We could do an
Becky,
acrobatics.
have you
with
ever
that
run on
one.
the ceiling? It's pretty acrobatic.
I have not. I cannot easily say I have not done that.
so that's going to be 16 acrobatics.
Okay, yeah, we'll say that you get like an extra like plus 2 damage if you hit.
Cool. Watch, I don't hit. No, I do hit. 17 plus 6 to hit.
That does hit, and then you'll roll and then do your normal damage and then add plus 2.
8 points of damage.
Yeah, you come crashing down on this thing, and you manage to like wedge your spear like underneath its other pauldron, and when you like rip it off, you like rip off its whole like arm on that side, so now it's just one-handed.
Nice. Cool. And then I'm gonna bonus action unarmed strike him.
Okay.
So, I don't know. Does a 12 hit?
That misses.
The first part was so cool. I just...
It was so cool. You try to swing up though, and it's able to swat your arm away. It's not fully out of this fight. Next is the suit of armor, who's going to multi-attack you, Lü'mis.
That makes sense.
That's a 17 to hit.
Nope.
And a natural 20.
Yeah.
You take 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ouchies.
It was a crit. It was a good crit. But yeah, you take 14 points of bludgeoning damage as it kind of like swats that arm away and like almost like locks it up and like yanks down and like karate chops your shoulder a little bit, doing like a nice like stinger to almost one of those like a chi blocker from Avatar, like kind of like gives you a stinger in the shoulder a little bit. Top of the order is Emil.
Emil likes a good brain teaser, so he turns around and just looks at door number 6 real quick, just thinking about it. Should have gone for the brain teaser. And instead, we're fighting an animated suit of armor. I'm out of tricks. I'm just going to come back up to this thing as it's fighting Lü'mis. I'm going to try and flank it, like come from behind it.
Yeah, its attention's like fully on Lü'mis,
Great.
so you can do that.
I'm going to come from behind it and try to attack it with my assisted root. Wow, 2 stinkers. The highest I rolled was a 15.
Misses.
Fuck.
Yeah, you go up to it and your roots just kind of like glance off of its back.
Okay, that's it for me.
Okay, Ellis.
I will kind of stay put. I will snap my fingers again as a ringing sound fills the air, and I'm going to cast Toll the Dead, and you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
14 minus 4.
That's what I'm talking about. That goes 11 points of necrotic damage.
Okay, it fully takes that. You kind of send out this necrotic wave from this bell, and it sort of gets inside of the suit and like rings really loudly and shakes the whole suit of armor to the ground as it dies, falls apart.
I killed it with sound.
Oh, can I dig through it? Maybe there's some kind of clue in here as to what's going on. I like dig through the empty shell of armor to see if anything's in there.
There's nothing in there.
I imagine that if there is a clue, it would be behind the door that you just opened.
Yeah, I have one more theory. Does the armor like come apart? Can I like take the gauntlets off now?
Yes.
I'll take the hand with the green paint on the door. Say like, I'm just wondering if we're gonna need to go back to the paint room, or if we can just, kind of kill all the suits of armor in the room and use those hands. I'll like hold it up to the door to see if it does anything.
Okay, yeah, when you hold up the green painted gauntlet to the door, it opens the door.
Alright, so if these things are going to come to life anyway, we might as well just like one by one, just like all fuck it up right while they're like sleeping basically. Like methodically.
It's not a bad idea.
I mean, I don't feel bad saying this because this guy's house sucks, and like these things aren't alive. There's no one in here, so.
Well, we should definitely see what's behind Green Door first.
Okay.
And then maybe do like a tactical takeout.
Like an assassination of each suit of armor.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right,
That's heavy.
Go look inside, Emil.
Okay.
Go inside the room.
I opened the
inside of behind the green door, it's a very, very small room. There just is a little table with a little wooden block with a word carved into it, and the word is gained.
I think that goes in between and with. I think following Emil's idea, Emil already has a red hand, so maybe we should just go to the red suit of armor and just like 1, 2, 3, fuck it up hard. Like,
well, I wonder if I can try to maybe, like, why would they both have red hands on them? Maybe I should touch the suit of armor first, and that will like pacify it with my red hand. I don't know. I'm just theorizing. I'd always much prefer the peaceful option to the like let's fight option.
Before we do that, can I or we do just a quick perception check to see, I don't know, if these suits of armor move or just anything else just around us, just to get a vibe check, I guess, of the area we're in?
Yes.
17?
15?
8.
Ellis, you notice near the sixth door that has the words written on it, there's words carved into the floor and filled with gold. It's kind of hard to see. It's pretty like embedded into the ground, but there's a phrase written into the ground. 1 is enough. 2 just won't do. More than that, and you're being a fool.
And this is at the bottom of the door?
It's not like in front of, it's like kind of closer to the sixth door, but it's definitely like carved in like the floor, as if like walking in. This is kind of like the clue of the room, perhaps one might say.
Okay, so we have the blank likes the blank blank and blank with knowledge blank. And then we have 1 is enough, 2 won't do, and any more you're a fool. I wonder if they're referencing the magical items. Maybe they're talking about us. I'm not really personally very strong in the riddle department. I'm more of a just give me the answer kind of guy. I just don't know what they mean, because the only thing I could think of is like one of these doors would be enough for us to solve this riddle. But we just did a door and we got the word gained, which isn't enough to solve the riddle.
Do you think it's referring to the room where we could have taken a bunch of items?
But see, even that, right? It's saying 1 is enough. And if you take an item, it dyes your hand, which obviously corresponds to the colors in this room. And it can't be referring to that because we did one. And we did one door, and it didn't lead us any closer to solving the riddle.
Should we just go forth with the idea of getting the suit of armor's hand and pushing it against the door?
Or do we want to do that, or do we just want to like Alpha Team Strike Force fuck up the red suit of armor really quick? Unless hold on, Emil's little wheels might be spinning, so we should definitely let him focus. So everybody shut up and let Emil focus, okay? Nobody talk anymore.
There's just a train outside my window, so I'm waiting to talk until it's gone.
He just says that, but he's got something. He's about to say something that's gonna light this motherfucker up. Ready, Lü'mis?
I guess.
The word gained could fit at the end of this sixth door's blank as well, if that's what's supposed to happen here, like something with knowledge gained.
True. I actually like that better.
But regardless, I don't know how we're supposed to fill in the rest of the, or like, or we're supposed to carve it in, or like if we're supposed to get through this door, I don't know how we do that without opening more than one door. If 2 won't do and more than that makes us fools, it can't be referring to the doors, right?
Yeah, that's ridiculous. So, I mean, let's just go with our OG plan, I guess. Let's at least fuck up the red one and see if we can.
Okay.
Unless anybody else has another idea.
Emil thinks really hard. Does anything come to him? Got any clues for me?
Can't say that's how that one
Damn.
works. But yeah, you all approach the red-handed suit of armor. Do you still have your glove on your red hand?
I will at this point leave it on because I think. Oh yeah, no, I was gonna touch the suit of armor with my red hand, right?
I think that's like what could be triggering the suits of armor too. Like our greed in the floor below could be what's like the more items we took is the more art side. Hey, you know what? Fuck it. Let me just try something completely else. Let me, who has clean hands, I'm just gonna walk up to the red door and try to open it. Maybe that's maybe the fact that you were a guilty, greedy thief boy, that's what triggered the suit of armor. So maybe I'm a good person. Period. So I'm just gonna walk up to the door and try to open it, and maybe the suit of armor is just gonna be like, "Come on in, Garcon."
Sure.
You walk up to the red door, place your hand on the handprint, and nothing happens.
I look at the suit of armor and I say, I'm going to touch your hand now. And I'm going to touch its red hand.
Yeah, when you touch its red hand, the whole suit of armor like falls apart, leaving
Papas.
just the gauntlet in your hand. And you can touch it to the door if you would like.
Yes, I do that immediately.
Okay, when you do so, the door opens, and inside is another little wooden block with the word endings on it.
I throw my fucking hands in the air and I go, smart guy. I'm smart. Yes, let's do this. Let's go.
Great.
I go to the next door and I go, hello, sir. Nice to meet you. And I grab the suits of armor's hand and I motion it to the handprint.
Okay, excellent. You open the yellow door. Inside is a wooden block that says collector.
Should we be getting these wooden blocks and putting them next to the 6th door?
Oh, yeah. Do they, like, fit into the... Like, this thing is etched into the door, right?
Yeah, there appears to be like little spots where the wooden blocks
Great.
would fit in.
So the collector likes blank endings, happy endings, and blank with knowledge gained. Let's do the next one.
Yes.
You got the magic touch, Ellis.
You go to the orange door, you open it up, and inside is a wooden block that says proper.
Proper beginnings and proper endings, remember? Wasn't there something about proper beginnings?
Yeah, that was on the first door.
Yeah, we fucked it up.
That's right. Now we've got it completely right. This is completely right now.
You go to the last door, you open it up. Inside is a wooden block that says beginnings.
So the collector likes proper beginnings and endings with knowledge gained. Now, hold on, really quick. I think that's the answer. I don't want to be a greedy little bad boy, but now that we have the answer, we could go back and get the rest of those items really quick.
I don't see the downside.
I don't see the downside either. Unless it's
Let's
just
see what's behind this door first.
So hold on, really quick. After we've opened up all these doors, you said all the suits of armor like fell to the ground when I touched their hands, right? So
Yes.
the suits of armor are like incapacitated, quote unquote, potentially.
In theory,
As in
sure.
theory. I mean, what do y'all say? Or nah?
Let's do our job, huh?
We can. I mean, we're gonna steal a book. We can at least steal fucking 3 more items. As in after, like, let's steal the book and then go steal those items. What do you want to do, Lü'mis?
I mean, I'm kind of honestly tired of this place, so I kind of rather just get out of here. Maybe we get the book and then head back down to the items.
Okay. I go and put the blocks in their correct order.
Can you read the order again?
The collector likes proper beginnings and endings with knowledge gained.
You put the blocks in, and the door pops open, and it slides open, revealing a large, dark room that kind of curves to the right. Slowly, torches flicker on, revealing quite the sight. This room appears to be that of a research lab, library, and almost a museum. This room is why this man is considered the collector you put together. Skeletons, glass containers with creatures, organs, plant matter, all suspended within these liquid glass jars. There are so many books from floor to ceiling. There's bookcases. Maps are framed and hung on the walls. This room is overwhelming and large, and it's very hard to take it all in. And we're going to stop there with you all taking a look within the collector's collection room, so to speak.
Oh, boy.
This could get dicey.
He gets better every day.
Okay, finally made it to the collector's lair. Or laboratory? There has to be some weird shit in here, right? Anyone want to make a bet on how many dead bodies we'll find? You know what you can easily find, though, is This Could Get Dicey anywhere podcasts are streamed and on Instagram and TikTok at TCGDpod. If you found our antics enjoyable, help us out by leaving a rating, review, or simply sharing it with a friend. Thanks for joining us, and stay tuned for our next episode coming out Wednesday, August 16th.